Hello everybody, iShard2003 aka Kevin here today, bringing you guys a new episode of Minecats! Yay! Welcome back everybody to the wonderful world of Minecats. Today we are going to be doing similar to what we did in the last episode, a lot of decorative building in my own house, because after working in Quentin and Quincy and Jack Frost's house last episode, I realized, you know what, my house is pretty bare. I don't have all that much furniture anywhere other than in the kitchen, and so I was like, you know what, I need to spruce up the place just a bit. But before we do that, let us say good morning to our kitty Hershey. Good morning, Hershey. Ah, good morning. Would you like a fish? Well, there you go. Is that good? You like it? I think she likes it. Alright, well, now let's head on down for the next order of business, which is to see who I am adding to the Melon Museum. And once again, for those of you who don't know what the Melon Museum is, it is basically a place where I add your name if you've ever done something nice to me, such as leave a nice comment or draw me nice fan art or anything like that. And today to the Melon Museum, I am adding Dr. Soda. And the reason that I am adding Dr. Soda to the Melon Museum today is because they drew me 2 pieces of fan art, and not only that, they're pixel art, which I've never gotten a pixel art drawing before, so I thought it was very, very cool. As you can see, this first one is a picture of me and who I believe to be Hershey in a Minecraft world, which was really, really cool. And then the second one is a pixel art picture of my Warriors OC iShard, which is always nice to receive. So yeah, thank you Dr. Soda for drawing me those 2 pieces of fan art, and welcome to the Melon Museum. You may have a bite of melon any time you would like. Alright, now for breakfast, although I'm not all that hungry right now. My hunger bar is completely full, so I'm gonna need to do a little bit of exercise. Jumping jacks, hit 'em. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, it looks like that did the trick. So now let's head on over into my kitchen and see what I get for breakfast. Ooh, pumpkin pie, something new. I don't think I've gotten a pumpkin pie in a while. Delicious. Alrighty. Now, as I said, we need to head back upstairs because our supplies that we're building with today is actually upstairs. And if you take a look in these 2 double chests, I have a bunch of different supplies. Wool, carpets, banners, paintings, everything. Bookshelves, especially bookshelves. And let me tell you, these bookshelves were not easy to get. I wish it were easier to make books in Minecraft. Like, yeah, you can buy books from villagers, but if you're like me and you don't have a librarian villager yet, it's extremely difficult. You see, the problem was I have this farm here which I used to get wheat and carrots and potatoes and crops like that. However, the yield that this thing was producing was nowhere near the amount of wheat that I needed to breed up a bunch of cows in order to, you know, kill them and get the leather. So I just decided to plant crops like everywhere, and I mean everywhere. With that amount of farmland producing a sufficient amount of wheat, I was able to get a whole bunch of wheat to come over here and feed all of these cows, which I would then repeatedly breed up to fill this entire pen, and then I would slaughter them all and start again. I did that over and over again until finally I had the proper amount of leather that I needed, and I would use that to craft up some books, and then use that to craft up a bookshelf. Although, for like 3 books, you get 1 bookshelf. So, I needed a lot of leather. Are you kidding me? I was on my way back to my house, and another wandering trader spawned. What is it with these guys? Mojang definitely, maybe in 1.14.3, they definitely need to fix these guys. So at least the spawning rates, because I get these guys all the time. Where are your llamas? Do you not have any llamas with you? What do you have to sell? Packed eyes. That's like your only interesting trait, and it's not even that good. Go away. Yeah, shoot. No one will. Whoa, whoa. What are you doing? Excuse me, sir. Can you swim? Okay, good. He can swim. Yeah, Mojang definitely needs to fix that because wandering traders should not be spawning this frequently. They said they were supposed to be a rare thing that you find, and even though those trades aren't good, I still think it would be exciting to find one of these guys if they were more rare. But these guys spawn all the time, and their trades aren't even good. So, like, half the time, I just kill them and steal their leads that they use with their llamas. But this guy doesn't even have llamas, so that's useless. Are you kidding me? Another, like, mound of... I mean, this one's sand. All the other ones were dirt. Let me guess. If I dig this up, it's going to be a bone. Wouldn't you know, it's another bone. You know what? These things are really weird. I don't know why they keep popping up everywhere. Maybe next episode I should look into it just a bit more and see if I can figure out why these things keep popping up around my world. But today, we don't have time for that because we have lots of renovations that we need to do to my house. To start, what I want to do is remove this over here, my water slide. Well, yeah, it was fun while it lasted. This thing does not work very well. It was supposed to be a quick way for me to get down out of my house and to get down into the actual, like, town of Minecats and hang out. This thing is so incredibly slow, and it stops you at certain points, and I'm pretty sure down here, there was one part where if you got into a boat, you would get stuck on one of these ledges right here. And that was a huge pain. So yeah, just jumping from my balcony is a lot faster of a way to get down to the actual world of Minecats than this. Even the ladder is. And that was supposed to be, this is what was supposed to be faster than the ladder. So yeah, we're gonna have to get rid of it. Well, the water slide is finished, and I think that before we go ahead and decide to start putting some furniture inside of my house, I think that I need to take the time first to take a look at the shape of the house, because when I first built this thing, it was supposed to be a circle, and I'm not all that convinced this is a circle. So yeah, before I do anything else, what I think I'm going to do is go ahead and try to round out the edges of my house just a bit. That way I just have a bit more space for decorations. So yeah, let's get into that. Alright, so I just recorded an entire clip where I spent the time trying to decorate the house, the penthouse, the balcony, all that stuff. And then I realized, one, it was really long, and it was going to make the video really long. But two, it was really boring. So I just decided to cut that out of the video and decide to instead show y'all afterwards what I've done, because I've done a lot and that's going to take a while anyway. So let me show you the new and improved Minecats penthouse. Ta-da! Well, I mean, the chests won't be here, but I mean, everything else will. So, like, yeah, these chests, this is just my storage stuff for taking out everything and all my extra building supplies and stuff. But all of this other stuff is new, so just don't mind this. Look at all of this. So, as you can see, I can't remember if I brought it up or not already, but I did put some bookcases behind these trap doors. I've redone the counter area, like up by the bar. To where it's now stone brick slabs with some green carpet on top just to make it look a little nicer. And then I put the brewing stands instead of right here where the bookcases are now on the ends on top of these jungle wood logs. Then on both sides of the main trunk of the tree house, I guess, I have little seating areas where you can sit down and kind of hang out with your friends after getting a drink over at the bar. But don't worry, guys, don't worry. It's a non-alcoholic bar. We just give out water and occasionally orange juice. But yeah, and so I'm using the new lanterns as a little bit of a light source here. Just maybe kind of like candles is what I was thinking. And then also I'm using flower pots as cups, which kind of looks like there's like coffee or hot chocolate or something in there. So yeah, maybe we sell hot chocolate at the bar. But yeah, and then these couches are here. I designed this thing kind of off of how I found like deck furniture at like businesses. Kind of like, I don't know if any of y'all have been to Top Golf, that business where you like hit golf balls into a field from like a tall tower looking thing. I don't know how to describe it, but yeah, I kind of designed this area off of what you would find on like the roof of that building. And then over here we have a little bar stool area where you can kind of sit up and watch, I don't know, I would say the big game, but in this case the big game is Donkey Kong. I was gonna say like football or something, but no, you can sit here with your friends, get some drinks and whatever, some water, and watch football or Donkey Kong in this case. And yeah, I like the idea for the bar stools, but I just realized that you float, kind of, unless you're like right here. I guess in that case it's okay, but if you're back here on the fence post, yeah, you kind of float above your seat. So just don't pay attention to it too much, and it won't bother you. Then after we start every episode, we usually head down to the Melon Museum, but as you can see, the ladder is gone. And in that case, the ladder on every side is gone, if you haven't noticed, and that's because I'm ditching the ladders. No more of those. Now to get into my house, I come back here where the brewing area was, and now there's a little attic space with a staircase leading down into my bedroom. I decided that I didn't need the brewing area anymore because I have an idea to build a potion parlor in the future, kind of in the style of a coffee shop and all that. I have a huge plan for it. But yeah, I'm going to be moving all of my brewing supplies over into that building, so I didn't need it here anymore. So this is just a little attic with some bookcases. You can come down, and hello Hershey. As you can see, this is my bedroom. Up in the corners of the room, as you can see, there's lots of leaves and lots of vegetation, just so that way it gives off the feel and kind of reminds everyone that we are in fact in a jungle. That's also why I've been repeating this green wool everywhere, like upstairs, and then you'll see it a lot more downstairs, because green just makes me think of leaves and grass and everything, just like the jungle biome. So yeah, just as a reminder to everyone that this is a jungle area. There's a lot of vegetation up in the roof. There's also a lot of bookcases, and I have these right here, these blocks, to give off the impression that there is an empty bookcase sitting right here where all the books have been taken out. And I've seen this trick used a lot on YouTube lately, ever since 1.14 came out, but this is actually the brand new loom block, and the sides and back of it actually look like the bookcase is empty because it has the same frame as the bookcase. So yeah, I decided to use that trick myself. Just scattered a few looms around in the bookcases, and I think it looks really, really good. And then, of course, as you've been hearing, Hershey is over here trying to talk to us. I've given her her own little mat, her own bed that she can sleep on. Purple, of course, to match her color, and also because purple is a sign of royalty in Hershey. Well, she likes to think of herself as royalty. Yes, yes you do, Hershey. Over here to the left, I have my ender chest propped up on top of a jukebox, so I can open up this and grab some of my supplies. And then the jukebox, I have collected a few music discs in my time here in Minecats. Not very many, but I can always come over here into that barrel, grab one, and dance, because Minecraft music is the best. Right, Hershey? You wanna dance? She's looking at me like I'm crazy. Alright. No more music for you, Hershey. You're in a grumpy mood. So yeah, there's that. Also in this barrel, I have some booking quills if I ever want to write in a boat. Just because I had it on me, and I thought I could put a boat in there. I don't know. My armor stand is standing on top of it with all of my fancy schmancy armor. We have another picture of Donkey Kong because you can't get enough of Donkey Kong. These lights are coming down, these lanterns. I thought they kind of looked nice and atmospheric. I don't know. These were cool. Of course, we have a bell here because I've been getting a lot of bells from the villagers at our jungle village lately. That one project that we're working on at the back end of episodes. And then, right here, I've been kind of trying to avoid this, but yeah, I'm going to be putting a map of Minecats right here. I thought I could do that after I gave y'all a tour of my house, because I have some maps on me. I just don't know which of them are updated, which need to be updated, what I need to get, or whatever. So yeah, I have a little area here to put up a bunch of maps. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much all there is to my bedroom. I do have a cartography table in the corner just to help me with that, and then also just because it looks nice, and I threw a little orange flower on top because orange is my favorite color, and I need to scatter it around like with my bed or this rug and stuff like that. So yeah, now stepping out of my bedroom, you can see that I have redone the kitchen. Here we have a new little bar area, little islands where you can come and sit down and have some breakfast. As you can see, I have carpet as the top of the island, the bar, and to do this trick, what I've done is I've put some string at the bottom underneath it to make it look like it's just suspended over air, because the string is really small and it's hard to see. So unless you're really looking for it, or if your mouse goes over it and its hitbox is shown, you really don't notice it. So I thought that was a neat little trick. I actually just thought of that myself. Then, of course, we have the refrigerator, as always, because how else are we supposed to get our morning breakfast? Why don't we just get some lunch? What do we have for lunch? Ooh, melon. Love melon. I don't know why that door stayed open. Oh, I must be lagging a little bit. Anyways, next we have the sink, of course, and I've got the new smoker furnaces here, so that way I can cook food twice as fast as a normal furnace, and this is just one of those things that are usually above ovens. I don't know what it is. And then I used iron pressure plates to give off the impression of, what are those called? Like the grates at the top of an oven. I actually don't know what those are called. But then turn around, and of course I've got more furniture here. I've got some more bookshelves, which I thought looked really nice. And then here I did a little trick where I put a cactus in a flowering pot, and I put leaves. For some reason I can't think right now. I put leaves on top to make it look like it was like a bush, like a hedge or something that I planted here. And then of course we have my name in banners, which I thought was a nice little touch. Next, to the left over here, I have a little office area. This area I didn't really know what all to do with, so it's kind of bare at the moment. If you guys can think of any more furniture that I can throw in here, let me know in the comments, or maybe a rug or something. But yeah, I have a little office area so I can make my videos, just type away at my computer. I have this little lamp design that you'll see I used a couple of times, especially over in my living room area. So yeah, I just used the end rods that we got from our expedition to the end city to make this lamp. Oh, no, don't break it. There we go. All right, then I've got a things to do kind of calendar thing. Of course, we have raised the jungle village population, which we've been working on. Remodel fairy fires, remodel the library, remodel the disco dressing building. As you can see, I want to remodel a lot of the buildings in Minecats because a lot of them don't look that great. Find ocean monument, and then update farms to make them a bit more automatic and produce better yields. And then over here, I moved our fish tank from the living room area just over here to fill up some more space. And where's our fish that we got in the last episode? There he is. Hello. I still don't have a name for him. Let me know in the comments if you have a name that you think I should name him. He's a little purple fish with a little yellow at the back, kind of like that one from Nemo. So if anyone can remind me what that one fish from Nemo's name is, let me know. Maybe we can name him that. But I put some kelp in there for him, and then some seaweed, I guess. Next, I did some updates to the Melon Museum. As you can see, the main board where I put your names, it's still the same. I didn't change it because I didn't feel like I needed to change it. I still think it looks all right. The main melon here with the name of the room is here. And then I did a melon-styled carpet right here. And then right behind it, I have a display of some of the treasures that we've found in our adventures in Minecats. Right now, it's all in stuff because those are the only like rare, cool things that I've found so far. Of course, the dragon egg is my like most prized possession because the mining ocelot and I were able to find it. Then I have a couple dragon heads here, a bottle of dragon's breath, and then one of the banners that we found at the Inn City. I want there to be a bit more variety of these kinds of treasures in the future. I don't want it to just be in stuff, and especially I don't want like 2 dragon heads because that's kind of repetitive. So I think in the future, after we like raid the ocean monument, I can maybe get some prismarine from there to put on display, and then I can maybe get like a heart of the sea from a shipwreck, or what's other treasure? A nether star from the Wither once we fight that. I think in the future I will spruce this up a bit with some more treasure, but this is all I have right now, so that's what's going in it. And then onto the final room, the living room. This is a nice and cozy area. We've got another couch here so you can sit back, a little like coffee table here, and you can watch the Karate Kid. Remember, my son, wax on, wax off.
All right, Daddy. Wax on, wax off. Oh my gosh, I'm a pro Karate Kid now. Whoa!
Ah, great movie. I love it. And then down here, I did something a little bit different. For like the longest time, I've done TVs like this in Minecraft before, but I put bookcases at the bottom, but now I decided to change it up and put barrels at the base of the TV. And I don't know, it's just a little change, but I think I like doing this a lot more. It's just a nice little, I don't know, it just looks really nice. So I put the barrels here. I really like the texture on the side of this block. I think I'm going to use it more as a building texture in the future than an actual like barrel where you can like open it. But yeah, I really liked that. And then of course I've got some more shelves here with lamps and flowers on it. So yeah, that is my new and improved penthouse. I'm really proud of it, and yeah, I think it'll be really fun to start every episode in here now, and it'll make me want to come back up in here more in future episodes instead of just leaving and like never coming back to my house for the rest of the episode. Alright, so now that the tour of my newly improved penthouse is complete, I'm going to turn my attention toward the item frames behind me and try to figure out how to construct my map of the Minecats world. But to do that, we need to head down to my armory. To those of you who haven't seen this room before, this is my armory. This is where I keep all my armor. You're probably wondering, by the way, how I have so many things of diamond armor. That's because I've been doing a lot of trading with the villagers over in the jungle village, and yeah, to them, diamond armor is extremely, extremely cheap. It's only 1 emerald per thing, and they're all enchanted too. I just de-enchanted them to get levels, so yeah, I'm kind of rich now. But right here, I have a chest full of maps now. I need to take a look at some of these because I don't know what they all look like, and some of them also need updating. Like, see this one? It's in the middle of updating right now, where we did have trees in the past. Now we have a bunch of buildings that are being built. Same right there. See? Whoa, this is an old map. This was from back when we first just had the jungle temple. This is like the start of Minecats. That's cool. This one's just, of course, of the penthouse and then some of the stuff around. Oh, I like how you can see the bone from here. That's cool. Alright, so I have a few maps, but a bunch of these are of just various places around the world, or around Minecats. But I need about 9 maps of just, like, the main area of Minecats. So let's see, do I have any... Oh, I saw them. I need a compass, and then I need to head down to my redstone room. I need to grab some redstone. Then I need to grab myself some iron and some paper. Here we go. I have 7 compasses. I just need to make myself 2 more to make 9. There we go. And then what I need to do is to make the map, I believe. I haven't done this in a while. Yes, okay. So that's the recipe. 9 maps. I accidentally made myself 1 extra compass, but that's alright. Maybe I can make myself an extra map just in case I mess up, because I do happen to mess up quite a bit. So there we go. We have enough maps. Let me return all of this stuff. And yeah, now what we're gonna do is go adventuring and try to map out all of Minecats. And you know what? This would be a good time to grab that boat that I found earlier. Alright, so the first order of business, obviously, is to map out the first part of Minecats. As you can see, I have a map now in my right hand of the treehouse and then some of the surrounding areas. So this will be, I believe, the center of our map. This is what everything else is going to be based around. So first, what I want to do is go and try to map out part of the agricultural district. So what I'm going to do is, if you can see my character on the map, little white dot, that is me. And I need to go all the way to the edge of the map to get the next portion of it, but there's a lot of mobs here. So I'm going to try to run past them and go to bed real quick. Go, don't die. Don't shoot me. To the thing. Open. Why is it so laggy? It's probably because of all those cows that I have. Alright, let's sleep. Alright, this should help us out a bit. So let me check the map. I have gone to the edge of it. So if I make myself a new map, huzzah, here we go. We have pretty much the entirety of the agricultural district. Is everything updated properly? It should be. Alright, so we have all of this. Now what we need to do is go we need to go both west and east. So let's just start with west, and then we'll work our way around. Alright, new map. So here we are. This is going to be the edge of the old agricultural district. North of that one encompasses part of the SS Sushi, and then also the river, which it needs to update all the way to the edge. There we go, I got it. Now we have a map of some of the businesses, a map of the library and beach, a map of literally just the ocean, a map of a further parts of the ocean, just this part like has the Minecats tower in it. And finally, we have a map of Piggy Paradise and some of the surrounding jungle. Nice. Alright, so with all of these maps complete, we need to head back to the top of my house and put them in their respective item frames. Hello, Hershey. I have a bunch of maps now, so we are going to decorate above your bed, if that's alright. Now, I need to make sure I do this right. It's kind of like a puzzle. So that one goes there. This one is north middle, like that top middle, except it needs to turn like that. Yeah, I think so. That one goes there. This one goes there. This one goes there. This one goes there. Right there. Right there. And right there. Perfect. Oh, look at that map, guys. It's so cool. I love seeing everything from like a bird's eye view of what we've built in this world. It makes me feel like a lot more accomplished because it actually looks like we've built more than we have. But, it looks so cool. Okay, let's see if we can name everything. We've got the Piggy Paradise, the Sheep Barn, Moo Moo Milk Barn. These are some of my that's my crop field. This is my old abandoned crop field. That's where my melons and pumpkins are grown. The mining ocelot's horse pen, the mini games. We have the train station, Nicole's Hearts, that random bone that we found. We have the cookie factory, the chicken coop, the llama. We don't even have a name for that. It's just like the llama pin. The llama lounge. That's right there, I guess. The SS Sushi, another random bone we found. My house, the Minecat sign. Quentin and Quincy's house. Jack Frost's house, the fountain. Fairy Friars, that is disco dressing. The bank, the jungle temple, and the library. I especially like how the library looks overhead, because it actually looks like the top of an enchantment table. So yeah, that's awesome. We finally have a map of the entire Minecats world. We have a brand new room full of decorations, a bell that I can hit to annoy people. We've got a new kitchen, living room, office area, and then we have updated the Melon Museum. You guys let me know down in the comments below which of these rooms is your favorite, and also let me know if you have any suggestions for any like extra furniture that we can just throw around in here just to spruce it up just a bit more. But now, what I'm going to do is head over to my jungle village to finish off the episode and kind of show you what I've been doing over there. So, after I finished the last episode, I actually spent a few days just sitting in the jungle village trying to trade with my villagers and get them to breed together, since I had finally figured out how to get them to breed with the doors. If you can remember, I figured that out. However, after I figured all that out and spent like 2 to 3 days just sitting in the village trading with these guys, like, okay, well, first, some good news. The game, I guess, finally registered the place as an official village, and it started to spawn a bunch of new villagers, all taking on their own professions, but then it also started spawning cats, which I was super excited for because, of course, we're Minecats, and with all of the new cat variants coming, I want to try to collect them all. So yeah, I was super excited. And so one night, it was getting dark, just as it is right now, and I decided to go to bed. So I went down into the basement area of Nicole's base to sleep, and when I woke up, I went upstairs. Every villager was gone. I don't know if it was some bug. I assume it was a bug because I had spent several days in this village, like real life days, not Minecraft days, real life days, and no zombies spawned, no villagers were like drowning in water or getting stuck in blocks or whatever. There's no way the villagers could have been harmed, is what I'm saying. And they still somehow all despawned, even though they were name tagged too. So that was extremely disappointing. I went to the Minecraft official bug tracker and I reported it. Since then, I've actually gotten a notification from it saying that this bug has been fixed, I suppose. I can't remember the exact wording that they used on it, but I did. Oh, there's monsters nearby. But I did see that it may be fixed in the next version, 1.14.3, which I'm glad, because I don't want this happening to anyone else. Because I spent all this time trying to build up this village, and it was working too. The game registered everything as a village. Cats were spawning, but then it just kind of like all went to nothing when they all just despawned. The only villager that didn't despawn, though, is if I can find her. I don't see her right now, but it was Brittany. For some reason, Brittany was still... Is there a cat in a tree? Oh, there is. Well, okay, you have fun up there, Mr. Ocelot. But yeah, Brittany was the only villager to have survived. She has been sleeping in this house. I don't know exactly where she's at the moment. But yeah, basically they're all gone, and I have to restart. So I did find... another zombie villager. I cured him and brought him into the village. You saw him just a moment ago, right here. This is not Joe. It looks like Joe. It's another armorer. But yeah, I've already leveled him up. He has all the same traits as Joe too, which is kind of odd. But yeah, I'm kind of really disappointed because I spent all this time trying to build up the village and they're all gone. So it is a good thing though that it looks like this issue will be addressed in the next version of Minecraft. And that the developers have actually seen it. I just don't. Again, yeah, I'm just kind of disappointed that it happened, and I have to start from scratch. So I think it will be a bit longer of a wait that we have to do before we can find ourselves any librarian villagers or even cartographer villagers. I was really wanting a cartographer so I could try to get a map to the ocean monument, but alas, that won't work. But now, where is Brittany? She's supposed to be coming to work. Please don't tell me she despawned too. Oh, nope, there she is. She's getting to work. But yeah, again, like I said, unfortunate, but I'm glad it is getting addressed. But these two haven't been breeding. Because I put up these doors, because that's what I did to get the last villagers to breed. But they haven't, it hasn't been working. So I'm going to have to look into it a bit more to figure that out. But the good thing with these guys is Brittany, especially farmer villagers, are really good to get emeralds off of. So I can just keep trading her all sorts of things. keep getting emeralds so that way once we do get some new villagers with new professions, I can begin trading with them. So yeah guys, I think that's going to do it for today. I just wanted to come out to the jungle village and fill y'all in on everything that's been going on with these guys, since this is kind of like our mega project for the time being, because we've been kind of coming over here every episode and trying to work on it a little bit more. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today. If you all enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like, share this video if you liked it, and subscribe if you are new to the channel. What is it, Brittany? What is it that you want? I don't have anything to trade you. No, I don't. I really don't. Go away, I'm doing my outro. Thank you. But yeah, like I was saying, like, share, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next episode. See you later, guys. Bye! Shard and Brittany are meowed. Go away, you silly villager. But, like, don't die, because I don't want that to happen again.